Hello, everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with a new playthrough on Pokemon Yellow with our second Psychic type playthrough with a team of Drowsy, Mr. Rhyme, and Mewtwo. We have a little bit of a tutorial here, but anyways, we're going to get some Pokemon biologies out of the way, get our team up to level 9, take on the trainers, and get to Pewter City as we do in these episodes. We have named our trainer Champ, and we named our rival Rival. So, starting out, we have Mr. Rhyme that we'll be using in the forest. So we'll be reading Mr. Mime's biology while we're here getting him trained up. Alright, so here we go. He knows Confusion and Barrier, by the way, at level 5. Mr. Mime is a bipedal humanoid Pokemon with blue growths resembling cloud hair, extending from the sides of his pale pink head, and there's a magenta circle on each cheek. Its jaw is curved inward, resembling the mouth of a wooden Dumby. It has a round white body with a magenta spot in the middle, light pink arms and legs that connect to its body via magenta spheres, and small white coverings over its knees. Its white hands resemble gloves with magenta pads on the tips of its white fingers, and its dark blue feet curl upward at the tips. From birth, this Pokemon is excellent in pantomime. As it matures, it gains the ability to solidify air molecules by vibrating its fingertips. This ability allows it to create invisible objects with its gestures. It punishes those who interrupt its act or are not impressed by slapping them. Mr. Mime is usually very rare, but can be found in suburban areas. In the past, Substitute was its signature move. And the Gen 1 Pokedex for Mr. Mime for Red and Blue says if interrupted while it is miming, it will slap around the offender with its broad hands. And for Yellow, it says always practices its pantomime act. It makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. And we're going to speed this up while we level him up, or he is done leveling at this time. Level 7 already. Remember, our first target is level 9. We're just tearing through these guys with Confusion. And there's level 9 already with Mr. Rhyme. So we will swap up Drowsy next. So Drowsy at level 5 knows Pound and Hypnosis. Drowsy is a bipedal Pokemon that resembles a tapir. It has tired-looking eyes, a short trunk above its mouth, and triangular eyes with brown interiors. The upper half... he does not do a lot of damage with that. The upper half of Drowsy's body is yellow, and the lower half is brown. A wavy line separates the two halves. It has a round belly and short legs. Its feet are brown except for its 2 toes, which are yellow. At the bottom of each foot, has a small pink pad in the middle of it. It has 3 fingers on each of its hands. Drowsy is believed to have a common ancestor with Muna and Musharna. Drowsy is able to put people to sleep and can sense the person's dreams. This is so it knows what kind of dream it would be eating. It has certain preferences for the dreams it eats. It is known to love fun dreams and will become ill from bad dreams. It will rarely eat the dreams of adults, as the dreams of children are seemingly tastier. Drowsy remembers every dream it has eaten and may show past meals to a person it trusts. It eats dreams through the victim's nose, so it is said that Drowsy is standing over a person's pillow if their nose itches while they are asleep. Drowsy lives in grasslands and savannas. And the Pokedex for Gen 1 for Drowsy, red and blue, says, puts enemies to sleep and then eats their dreams, occasionally gets sick from eating bad dreams. And for yellow, it states that if you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it has eaten in the past. Alright, and Drowsy is going to be our difficult one to level up, we can tell that already. We'll see how far we can get it with the pounds we have. But we'll most likely have to go back and heal. I see. Alright, well, Drowsy is fainted there. So we will switch to Mewtwo. Read its biology and start leveling it up. So here we go. A level 6 Pidgey here, our level 5 Mewtwo. Just to show, Mewtwo already knows Confusion, Psychic, Swift, and Disable. So Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by science. It is a bipedal humanoid Pokemon with some feline features. It is primarily gray with a long purple tail. On top of its head are two short, blunt horns, and it has purple eyes. A tube extends from the back of its skull to the top of its spine, bypassing its neck. It has defined chest and shoulders, which resemble a breastplate. The 3 digits on each of its hand and foot have spherical tips. Its tail is thick at the base, but thins before ending in a small bulb. Mewtwo was created after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments based on Mew. It is said to have the most savage heart among all Pokemon. Lacks compassion and strike fear to its enemy with cold, glowing eyes. Because it was engineered to be the ultimate in battle, it can only think of defeating its foes. In the first movie, where it was shown to be capable of levitation, telepathy, and mind control, Mewtwo exemplified these vicious characteristics. However, it was later shown to be caring, protective, and even altruistic. Another Mewtwo in the anime shared its aversion to contact with others, but was much less belligerent. Mewtwo conserves energy by remaining motionless in order to unleash its full power in battle. It is also capable of materializing psychic waves in the form of its signature move, Psystrike. Though rarely seen in the wild, it is said to be resting in a dark cave somewhere. According to the scientific logs found in the Pokemon Mansion of Cinnabar Island, Mewtwo was born from a pregnant Mew found deep in the jungles of Guyana, whose embryo had been tampered with to alter its DNA. It was held and studied in the mansion where scientists performed horrific gene splicing experiments that made it vicious and extremely powerful. It eventually broke free of the mansion, destroying it in the process, and fled. It can be encountered in the Cerulean Cave, accessible only after a trainer has proven his or her skill at the Indigo Plateau. And so the Pokedex for Red and Blue for Mewtwo says it was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. And for Yellow, it says its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however, its size and disposition are vastly different. Whew! And that is all of our Pokemon biologies. And so we'll just keep leveling up Mewtwo here. I can't take it down level 6 Pidgey in one confusion. But I definitely can with the Psychic. Alright, so all we have left to level up now is Drowsy. So let's go back and heal. That's what I was looking for, was another Metapod. Alright, we can go heal one more time, because we're just out of pounds. And low on health. Probably can just finish down here. Okay. So now it's rival time. Spearow. Easy peasy. And we're gonna let his starter meet our MVP. Good deal, Mewtwo. All right. Sure, whatever. We'll need the experience later anyways to get up to level 12. But we're gonna make our way through Viridian Forest and up to Pewter City now. We got a trainer here that's unique just to yellow, of course. Good deal, Mr. Rhyme. Swap Drowsy up for the next trainer, who's got a couple Caterpies. He'll pick up this antidote as we go by. See if we can hit a Hypnosis on this. Nope. Just stick with the pound attacks. Good critical. Alright, another trainer here. Let's see if we can get Drowsy up to level 10. Good deal. Oh, there's a level up already. We don't care about these wild fights, we just want the trainers. We'll just get past that. We'll get back down here. All right. And we have made it to Pewter City. So we'll heal up here. And this is where we'll end this episode. So tomorrow we can actually get on with the game. So I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.